The August 3rd, 2026 meeting of the North Olmsted Building and Zoning Board of Appeals will come to order at 7 p.m. We'll start by standing and joining in the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Ms. Wilson, will you take the roll, please?
Mr. Mackey?
Here.
Mr. Ammons?
Here.
Ms. Kolotno? Ms. Schuler? Ms. Berry? Here.
As the first order of business, the minutes of July 6, 2026 are submitted for approval. Does anybody have any amendments or corrections to the minutes? No. Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The motion carries. For all business before the board, each board member has viewed the premises involved in the case. Each case will be judged on the physical situation peculiar to itself, so that in no way is a judgment rendered considered to be a general policy affecting all properties and situations elsewhere. 3 votes are required for approval. Cases will be called in order of the agenda. When your case is called, please come to the podium and give your name, including the spelling and address. Also, if anyone present is interested in the case being presented and wants to be heard on that particular case, please come forward at the same time and give your name, including the spelling and address as well. For the first case, number 499-2026, Ferris Grill at 25001 Country Club Boulevard. Call that case to order. Please step up to the podium if you are here to present or to testify. Before we start, I need to swear everybody in. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Please introduce yourself at this time, spelling your name and providing your address.
I'm Greg Zillick, Zillich, 7619 Pleasant Run, Seven Hills, Ohio.
Okay, you, sir?
Craig Dixon, Dixon Architects, 1663 Settlers Reserve Way, Westlake, Ohio.
Thank you. And you, sir, are you here to testify?
Yeah.
Please step up.
I'm David Strang. My address is 21378 Avalon Drive, Rocky River, Ohio. I own the Chili's next door.
Thanks, sir. Okay, proceed with your presentation, please.
We are here for a side yard variance. Minimum is a 100-foot offset all the way around. We're looking for variances on 2 sides, one at 78 feet on the west side, one at 82 on the north side. We are looking for a name change and a reduction in the size of the sign. We're looking for apply or present our paint colors and be allowed to do new concrete work on the exterior.
Okay.
If I may say that the setback variances are for a patio. They're not for building, but just the patio area.
As depicted on the screen?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. All right, and any more information?
Get McKeel's report on it. You need to get McKeel's report on it.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right, Mr. Wackers, could you present the rest of the case, please?
Yep. Thank you, Chair. So this is a variance request to address the setback requirements where 100 feet is required for the side yard. However, the existing building was constructed with a setback that's shorter than that. The applicant is looking to accommodate an outdoor covered patio for outdoor dining, which would encroach on the existing setback. If you see from my staff comments, this outdoor dining is a fairly common use. It's encouraged in the city's comprehensive plan. As a result, the staff is recommending that this meets the practical difficulties that arise, especially with a pre-existing building that's non-conforming.
They bought the property, they knew what the setback was, and it seems to me that it would just be a safety hazard, and I'm not in favor of it.
Okay. Any further comments concerning this? Mr. Wackers, do you have further comment?
This proposal has been reviewed by all departments.
They want to have a fight about the easement, encroachment
Yeah,
of the
that's a separate
easement,
issue. I agree.
use of the easement. That's not a matter for you to determine. It's
Right.
not a matter that's before the board.
Agreed, but point of information,
Gentlemen,
saying that
gentlemen,
just-
please, we are concerned with the variances as presented.
right,
No other issues. Okay, any other legal issues that might exist between your two businesses have to be resolved outside of this quorum. Is that clear?
agreed.
Okay, we're not accepting any testimony further on it, to be specific,
Okay,
about those issues, okay? Just the variance.
yeah,
That's it.
If I can clarify, the existing patio here, or the patio we're proposing, is already behind the existing sidewalk.
I-
It doesn't-
We can get to that, sir, but let me direct, let me direct the meeting to Mr. O'Malley for a moment, because, he may have legal comment. Mr. O'Malley?
I have no additional legal
parking
comment,
spaces
Mr.
stay?
Chairman. I think the applicant in his response was trying to clarify the footprint of the existing building and the footprint of the new proposal. I think he was trying to respond to the claim that it was eating into the drive aisle and the shared driveway and parking area. I think he was trying to respond to that.
Right. Okay, at this time, gentlemen, please, we're going to open the floor to the members of the board to address any questions they have directly with you at this time, okay? So, with that said, if we have questions about the variances here, or the project and how it's going to affect the property, we'll ask them now. Mr. Ammons, do you have a question?
So, what is on the? This is address is on a corner, in the corner of the property there,
It's on the, facing Country Club Boulevard,
right?
on the northwest corner.
Right. It's on the corner.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you got you have one side is behind you is the highway. On the would be the left hand side would be Great North.
Be here,
Yeah.
facing the front, Country Club Boulevard is here.
Right. Okay.
So we're proposing a covered patio here.
Okay. And that
That would be the northwest corner.
yeah.
And the
So-
Chili's
so-
is on the northwest corner.
Right.
That's next door.
The location of the proposed patio is on the
Northeast
corner of our
northeast
Of your
corner.
property, sir.
Yeah, northeast corner.
East
Yeah.
variance.
Great Northern Boulevard, Country Club Boulevard.
Okay, Mr. Azilich, could you explain to the board exactly how the patio is extending from the original building and comprises part of the whole property as you're presenting it here? You have a certain extension measurement toward the north and toward the west, and you're asking for variances that are gonna be impacted by that measurement. So could you re-explain that to everybody, please?
Here's the property line here from the city, requested 4 handicap spots, which we can 4. The ramp would be here. And like I said, we have 116 spots right now without these 6 spots here.
So are those spots going to change any?
I don't want to, I would rather not put these
Except for,
here because-
except for the handicap, the rest of the spots, the other 112 spots, are those gonna move?
116.
Yeah, you said 4 of them were gonna move because they're gonna be handicapped.
We still,
So you got, are the rest of the spots still gonna be in the same
same
location?
spot. We will still have, by moving these 4 here,
And I'm gonna go back over here actually for a second. The, either of you that wanna tackle this, if he is changing that front spot, is he changing or altering any of the city ordinances or having a problem with any of the city ordinances by doing what he's proposing?
we have,
Existing setback.
the building in the back is 9 feet and it's supposed to be 100. You can't, no, there's 75% of the buildings in North Olmsted don't comply to the 100-foot side yard setbacks.
Okay, Mr. Strang, we'll do the questioning, the board members, okay, sir? And, you know, anything you need to discuss with Ferris Enterprises should be discussed after this meeting. Understood?
I understand.
Thank you, sir. Okay, Ms. Berry, do you have any questions for them?
So, by putting a patio in, is it going to affect pedestrian traffic like suggested? No.
It's now wood.
Mm-mm.
Existing sidewalks are there already.
So it would just be parking.
We're taking the
People-
landscape area and we're turning it into a patio. We're moving the landscaping
Oh, okay.
to the front corner. We're covering with a patio.
Okay.
Okay.
So it wraps around here.
Mhm.
And the sidewalk is here. By keeping this at a 45-degree angle, the status of the building, we look at the rendering, to have it the same on both sides, we need to push this to the sidewalk. We're behind the sidewalk here. We designed it to keep the 5-foot sidewalk here and not change the width of the driveway. To stay back, we have to have a 5, we have, this is what we have to work with. We had 21 feet to work with, so we proposed a 16-foot side, a 16-foot patio to leave the 5-foot walkway, which is code. On the side here, to be symmetrical, and have this match the roof line coming down here, we need 16 feet here and 16 feet here. By doing that, we're at the edge of the sidewalk. So to have appearance of the side of the building to look proper, how it looks on the rendering, we need to push this, we wanna put the sidewalk out here, 4-foot sidewalk here, and omit these spots here, which we don't need, and I prefer to have no cars parked in front of the patio. They're not here, not here, so when you pull up, you see the patio, no cars here. And the cars start at the edge of the patio going back. And we still comply with our minimum total parking spots necessary.
Okay, thank you, sir. Any further questions from the board members? Okay, may I have a motion, please?
I would like to make a motion that case number 499-2026 for Ferris Grill be approved.
I second the motion.
Okay. Okay, we'll open this for deliberations among ourselves. Who would like to start?
Since we're already dealing with a problem with the setbacks, and all these buildings have setback problems, is my opinion, what he is suggesting, it is reasonable for what he's dealing with. He's moving the parking spots to the back, which is still gonna give handicap access. He is trying his best to give, meet the building code, and and fight with a problem that he inherited with a building that was already too close to the road. I would, given the circumstance of this in particular building and the plan that he's got, and the explanation that he gave, which I found was sound, I would be in favor.
Okay. Ms. Berry?
I agree. He's trying to deal with a lot of problems that have already been there, and I think he did a good plan for increasing the size of his business without being too over the top about it.
Yes. Well, I happen to concur. I like the idea of dining al fresco, covered patio, aesthetically correct for the existing facility. So it's an improvement. I concur with my fellow board members. Ms. Wilson, could we call the roll, please?
Mr. Ammons,
Yes.
Ms. Berry,
Yes.
Mr. Mackey.
Yes. Okay, gentlemen, the motion passes for the variances. You can see the building department to proceed with the project. Thank you.
We also had been told that we need to ask planning commission to approve the paint colors.
This isn't planning commission.
Okay, very good.
Yeah. And we,
That'll be a staff level review.
yeah.
Okay, the next case on the agenda is case number 501-2026. The ABC Retail Building at 24085 Lorraine Road. Have the interested parties step forward to the podium, please. Okay, sir, could you introduce yourself to us? Anybody else wishing to testify on this case? Please step forward at this time.
Kevin Hoffman with Polaris Engineering and Surveying. That's HOFFMAN, 34600 Chardon Road, Willoughby Hills, Ohio. I also have my client, property their ownership group here, as well as their construction manager.
If the gentlemen, if the board has questions of you, we'll need to swear you in also. Or if you wish to testify potentially on this matter, please step forward and state your name, spell it, and your address, please.
Khalil Rashid, KHALIL RASHEED.
Okay.
2226 Pendleton Court, Avon, Ohio 44019.
Thank you. You, sir?
Yeah, Danny McMahon, MCMAHON, 31490 Schwartz Road, Westlake, Ohio.
Okay. This time I'd like you all to raise your right hand and I'll swear you in. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. Now you may proceed. Wait, let me first call the case from Director Wackers.
Yep. Thank you, Chair. So this is a proposed new building to be situated on the corner at 24085 Lorraine Road. It's a 9,700 square foot building, multi-tenant retail, and with the work, they need to accommodate 34 spaces on the property. It's a corner lot, which causes many of the issues that they need a variance from. And in order to fit the parking, they also need variances from the street yard requirements. To that end, we believe there's just practical difficulties giving the corner lot aspects and strictly applying the setback requirements would really render most of the lot it'd be a hardship to be able to build on it. I'm happy to answer any questions regarding the memo. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir. All right, if you could please present your case at this time.
Sure. Once again, Kevin Hoffman with Polaris. We're the civil engineer on this. So we're requesting three variances. The first variance is section 1139.04, the maximum building height, which is 25 feet and 2 stories. We are proposing a 27-foot and 2-inch height building, but it's 1 story. So it's really just with the pitch of the roof that's proposed, that is the reason for we are requesting a 2-foot, 2-inch variance on that. So I think the way I read that, it's more so that they had if it was a flat roof, we'd be fine, but because if it's a pitched roof, that's kind of where it is, because we're at 1 story and not 2 stories. The second variance was for the maximum impervious surface, and the code is 65%, and we're at 75.2%, which we're requesting a 10.2% variance there. And as Mr. Wackers was saying, that was just with this being a corner lot, there's a hardship, to achieve as much the parking spaces to account for the proposed building my client would like to build. That's why we end up exceeding that impervious surface. And then the last one, the last variance is Section 113905 for street lawn code on a minimum. The minimum depth of tree lawn in a B1 zoning district is 10 feet, and we are proposing it to vary from 10 feet down to 1 feet on Bentley Drive. It's kind of, if you end up looking at the site plan for the site, it narrows from south to north. So it being on a corner lot, we are somewhat restricted, as you'll see here. They're pulling up right now. To be able to get a row of parking out front of the building at 18 feet plus the 24-foot wide aisle, we barely get what we can with a if we had to abide to the 10-foot, you can see the dashed line at the bottom there showing where that 10-foot setback is. We would not have enough. We'd end up eliminating spaces, and it would create a hardship to make this a buildable lot. And we kind of one other thing on this lot where we have it close to Lorraine Road there, trying to create more of a buffer up against the neighboring residential property to the south, to the right-hand side of the page there. So, and I think it creates more of a kind of I think what's the goal of Lorraine Road is, more of the businesses kind of presenting themselves up front on the road, and parking is more towards the back. So we'll answer any questions.
Okay, do either of you other gentlemen wish to add anything to that at this time? Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. Mr. Wackers, further comment, sir?
Just to reiterate, from the site plan, you can see how the lot is not perfectly rectangular. That line on the bottom part of the page angles and causes that issue with the parking. If you interpreted it strictly, you'd probably be eliminating 10 to 12 parking spaces, and it'd probably be significantly under parked for that property. There are just unique circumstances that are particular to this lot, and they're trying to develop it in a manner that neighboring lots would likely not have the same issue if they were rectangular. Therefore, we recommend that from staff that the variances be approved.
Okay, thank you. Mr. O'Malley, do you have a comment on,
Thank you, Mr. Chair. No, I do not.
sir? Okay, at this time, I'd like to ask the applicant if there's any further elaboration you wish to add.
I don't believe so, but we can. Yeah, we're
Okay,
happy to answer any questions.
Okay, then we're gonna open the floor to, our board members to ask questions about the project.
I'll open up then.
You wanna
actually, I'm
start?
sorry. So, am I seeing this right here, that the main entrance to the parking is gonna be off Bentley?
That's correct, yes.
And how are we affecting the sidewalk for people walking back and forth between Lorraine Road? Is that sidewalk still there? Is that going to be affected somehow?
The existing sidewalk will remain. And then there, you can kind of see there's there's also a connection, to create connectivity to existing sidewalks to our, both, to the site.
Well, yeah, well, I'm not so much concerned with Lorraine Road at the moment. I was concerned with the Bentley side. How close is your parking lot at that corner where it's gonna be cut? Is your parking lot coming right up against the sidewalk? Is that what that's saying?
Right, yeah, it's a foot off. There will be a curb there.
And will there be any protection against from people driving onto the sidewalk or at that point, or?
It will be curved.
It'll be curbed? Okay. Then the other question that I had, actually, that we spoke of for a minute, is that piece of property that I'm aware of is on a fairly steep gradient going back down towards the. How are we dealing with the water that's going to collect on that and all run back down into your rear neighbor here on Bentley? Do we have plans for that? Or?
Yeah, that's in our engineering plans. There's we have an underground detention system, so everything will be contained on the site and outletted to the sewer on Bentley Drive. We actually had to extend the sewer up the road. I forget it a little bit to connect into it.
Okay, so you're not going to affect him with moisture, water, flood his property when it rains, you hope? Is there going to be any between your property and the property on Bentley? Is there going to be any fencing, anything that prevents the visual appearance of your building from his site?
There will be a buffering landscape buffer.
That's all I got.
So I have a question. Is the entry on Bentley the only entry and exit to your property?
That is correct. We actually originally, when we were originally working through this, we actually had a second entrance on Bentley, but the safety services thought it was too close to the intersection. I think the city engineer and the safety services wanted to eliminate. We had one kind of coming out here, but we were trying to do a right in, right out, or I should say exit only, but.
Mhm.
They did not like that idea, so we just have the one.
So there's an empty building next door to you on Lorraine, right? Is that the old Baker Square?
It's a restaurant now, yeah. There used to be.
Yeah. So that it's not connected to that parking lot at all?
It is not, no.
Given the 4 units of the building, we're talking about general retail business use, so it could be soup to nuts, could be a restaurant, could be a doctor's office, insurance company, whatever.
It probably would not be a restaurant because I'm sure we wouldn't have the parking space.
Right.
It's probably strictly retail. And it could be, it could end up being just two. We're just gonna build a building and a shell, and it could even be two units, just only 2 units, because there's a grade change, so it's the building's gonna be set. So it could be 4, from 2 to 4.
Okay. In terms of lighting for the property, on the perimeter lighting, are you going to have any perimeter lighting that's going to affect the night season and create a nuisance for the neighbor to the south of the property?
Yeah, we performed a photometric plan which is
Okay.
in compliance with the city on not passing any foot candles past the property lines, and they'll all be cut off fixtures.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I wanted to go back. You said there's going to be a containment reservoir underground,
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
And what are you using to collect, to direct all the water there? Are we using like a French-style drain or what?
There'll be catch basins placed in the
Catch
parking
basin
lot. Yep. and then
along the
storms.
south perimeter of the parking lot?
Yeah.
And the only reason I brought that up is because I'm wondering if, you know, we have this piece of land sloping southerly from Lorraine Road, and all the water on the pavement, of course, is going to basically run in that direction, or possibly with the elevation running a little bit towards Bentley. And I'm wondering if the part of the variance that you're requesting being an impervious surface, meaning the parking area and any concrete sidewalks, what have you, if there's any thought that you had given to a semi-permeable surface at all.
We had not. That's something I'd probably have to, discuss with my client a little bit more.
Okay.
We would have the underground would meet the city requirements for whatever stormwater management, but I think he's just
Okay.
with the impervious coverage. Yeah.
Okay, well, you can discuss that with engineering.
Yeah.
I just want to be sure that we understand that the reservoir, the overflow reservoir, the outflow will be directed into the city sewer system, that it is sufficient in
Mhm.
size per your calculations.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Mm.
Do we have any further questions? Okay, could I have a motion, please?
I would like to make a motion that case number 501-2026 for ABC Retail Buildings be approved.
I second the motion.
Deliberations, how's everybody feel about it?
Well, once again, they did a nice job of demonstrating what they were trying to do in an area. The building is big for the area, but it's also a size that they need to have to be able to make money probably on the area. So to make it smaller would benefit them. I was concerned that the walkway had room for people to walk up and down the street there and also have some protection, and they explained that with the curbs on the area there to try and keep traffic from coming across into the sidewalk area there, so that's good. And they gave me at least enough evidence that they had researched it and taken care of the water problem at the bottom of the hill. Those were my things that I saw right off the top of myself. But given the fact of where they're at and their explanation, I have no problem with what they're doing.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ammons. Ms. Berry?
I'm not sure what you said about the lights, because the neighborhood is right south of that, and is that going to be a problem for the neighbor?
We've done a lighting study, and it shows with the poles that we are and lights that we are proposing will not their lights will not go beyond the property line, so there will be a 0-foot candle encroachment.
And these are businesses that would be 9 to 5 or 9 to 10 or whatever. It wouldn't be.
9 to 6. Yeah.
9 to 6. So it wouldn't interfere with nighttime noise or anything. Okay.
Okay, well, I concur with my fellow board members. I think you've alleviated the concerns about pedestrian traffic in the area, the lighting, and the groundwater runoff while providing new business space for the city. So, Ms. Wilson, can we take a vote, please?
Mr. Ammons?
Yes.
Ms. Berry?
Yes.
Mr. Mackey?
Yes. Okay, the motion passes, gentlemen, if you'll see the city for further permitting. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, at this time, I'd like to make a motion that we excuse Ms. Galatno and Ms. Schuler for their absence tonight.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Now, that concludes tonight's business. The meeting is closed at 7:43.